So hi, welcome, Scott here from #AskScottC Marketing Tips Show, episode 14. Again, no fancy graphics because this week, in a busy hectic week, just trying to fit a few videos in there to give you some great content and rather get the videos out to you rather than spending time doing the editing and stuff like that, not getting them done because I've got to do that. So, episode 14, now this is about the 3 stages that I use to get my marketing content, basically creating the marketing content. I think I'm at a call today, so it's a lovely peaceful setting, and I'm in the Priory in Ware, and on a course, one of Nikki Stratton's course, who's a leadership coach, and it's a power purpose course. It's all about awakening and empowering. Absolutely fantastic. So it's day 3 of it. So a little short break in this lovely peaceful setting, and just before I come to the break, as always at these sort of things, you meet people, you get talking about what you do and stuff like that, and you get to know people at a deep level. And a few marketing questions have come up in the breaks, obviously. But the one that really just hit me a minute ago, and I thought I'd just do a really impulse video about it, was showing some of the content that I've got out there, and I ain't got time to get the content out. I don't know what content to come up with and stuff like that. And I think that's the biggest issue for a lot of small business owners, is what content. I think when I had the strategy sessions, it's the first thing people were about, well, what type of content, what content do I need to come up with? I get it, but I don't know what to come up with, and which is why, why a lot of them outsource it to my company, Affecting People's Lives, because that's something we do, is manage the content and the marketing for you. But it's the 3 steps that I go through, and you can learn from this and all that, because a lot of people, I put a lot of content out there, as you probably see, like this video, but it actually doesn't take me that very much time in reality of things. But I do put aside marketing for marketing content, developing the content, and then marketing time in terms of implementing and getting that content out there. But in terms of just creating the content, we've got a train or something go past there, and the kids in the background at school, so maybe not as peaceful setting as it might sound, but it is while I'm sitting here. So the 3 stages that I go to create the content. And then the very first stage is decide what type of content that I want to create, and for each different platform of marketing. So what type of content do I want to create for when I go networking? What type of content do I want to create for my Instagram account? What type of content do I want to create for my LinkedIn account? What type of content do I want to create for my Facebook community? What type of content do I want to create for my Twitter? It's all different on all questions, and that's why it's not just about social media. That's why I put networking in as well, because I'm a member. The group that I'm a member of is BRX in Great Haddam and one in Wolverhampton Abbey, and it's a referral network. So we meet in the mornings, Wednesday and Friday, and get a lot of referral business from it. It's a great business. If you want to know more, then send me a message, and I'll let you know if your industry is available or not. But one of the things that thing is, I actually look at when I do my minute pitch, or whatever you want to call it, your elevator pitch. In that minute, I actually decide what content I work out. I don't just pitch up and do the same thing every week. I actually work out what content I'm going to release this week, what content, and I'll give a bit of content in that minute, which creates a real sense of I am the expert in my field. And that has made it very easy for people to refer people to me and my business. So it's been very beneficial, and it's a really good group in terms of creating referrals for each other. So the first stage is decide what type of content you want to create and which platform you're going to do it, and which platform for. So my Instagram account is very much more inspirational, with some fun pictures in there and some sort of kind of marketing visual stuff, compared to a lot of the stuff that I do on the other ones, particularly LinkedIn, for instance, is very much sharing news and stuff like that. So decide what content you want to create. The next step is then have the apps, and I think the technology with the phones now, with the apps that are available, just makes it so much better, so much easier, so much more wonderful to get your content actually done. So what you want to do is kind of put on your phone what apps you need to create that content, or on your desktop, your laptop, whatever it is. Surround yourself with the software, whatever it is that you need to create that content. Is make sure you've got it, and you've done a bit of homework, and you've got it at quick. So if I come up with an interesting quote all of a sudden, I think, oh my God, that'd be great content, and then I don't do it. I don't go onto my desktop. I've got an app on my phone where I can quickly go and put in that and put a picture behind it and get it out there. So within like 2 minutes, that thing there is then great content, and I can use that over and over again. So decide what content, surround yourself with the software, the apps that you need to be able to create that content when you come up with it, when you kind of have that aha moment. And then the third stage is really then is about implementing it. Really is. So, when you create your content, is absolutely is kind of decide what content you want to create, surround yourself with the software, and then decide before how you can implement that content as well to get it out there. So that's the third stage, which is all important about implementing it and getting it out there. And again, using apps. So I've got apps on my phone. Those of you who see my phone know that on one page, my home page, I just flicked aside and I've got everything on there. I've got all my accounts that I can go to straight away, upload stuff. I've got the InstaQuote, I've got the Photofunia, I've got the Photolab, all that sort of stuff on tap where I can do it straight away. And that's the key to doing it. Surround yourself with the right tools. It's a bit like if you're building a business and you need staff. Well, they say surround yourself with the right people. It's exactly the same with your marketing content. Decide what content you want to create. Surround yourself with the right software, the right apps that you need to be able to create it quickly. And then also have at hand the apps and the software you need to get it out there straight away. Okay? So, and if it's like networking, where it's a networking group, have a networking group where really trusted circle, where you know that that content is going to be well received on a weekly basis or monthly basis, or however you go. So that's it. Really inspiring. I've got to get back to the course. This is supposed to be the lunch break, and it's a great course. And I'll see you soon. So keep coming with your questions and stuff, and I'll keep answering for you. Bye.